Good.
Yes, it is. So welcome, and I just want you to kind of check in. Christmas is a beautiful time of year, but it's also a crazy time of year. So there's a lot of energy, and I've been getting messages for several weeks about Christmas and our purpose. And one of the things that's been evidently clear to me for a long time is that we don't just transmute our energy, we transmute energy of everyone around us. And I saw chaos the other day, like a lot of energy. And I was thinking, well, this is not my energy because I didn't feel the chaos. So I pulled a card this morning and this is the card, is Earth Angel. So this is like one of our messages today. And Earth Angels help transmute all the energy around us. And it says, if you're a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. And that sounds simple, but sometimes we overcomplicate things. Like the main thing that we do is transmute fear into love. And I really want us to, focus our intention on that today and help clear out any stuck energy. And I do that. I do it with breath work and intention. So, and then I'm going to call in the angels to help clear out any stuck energy that you have, because we all have it. It'll go on throughout your life, and the work you're doing is powerful. And the angels want you to know how much they love you. All we really have to do is call them in. And I chose this path of learning about Angel Magick, and Jessica chose the path of learning about how to how to lessen our limiting beliefs. We all have our own path. And it's for fun and for play. And magic for me is that if you have a magical life, you really just are tuned in to what's coming at you all day long. You're getting messages all day long. I got the messages. This is for you too. And it's listen to the song by Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Like, this is one of my Christmas wishes. And it's to reach out and give all of you a big hug and love, help you feel the angel magic, help you tune in to self-love and appreciation, because you are loved more than you can ever imagine. And we need to support each other. I've been contacted by several of you this week. I get all kinds of loving messages from Manny, Kelly, Renee. Of course we have the Joshua group, but then after we do this little angel magic, we can share anything we want to share. So to get started, my intention is to connect with the archangels and remove any obstacles or fear that's in your path. So to open you up to the path of least resistance. And we all have some resistance because we get inspirations and then we feel the fear and it kind of stops us. So I want to start with breath of fire. Like, I really got the message today that we need to fire up our belly, our gut, our intuition. So I want you to take some rapid breaths. It's a rapid process. I want you to breathe into your gut, and we're just going to do it for a couple of minutes, but I want you to fire up your gut and your belly and feel the heat. Okay. So, all right, let's go. Start. It's breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, but you do it real rapidly. And I want you to feel it in your gut. just keep going, keep breathing rapidly, and increase the oxygen in your body. Now, start to slow down your breath. But keep taking deep breaths in. Breathe in love. And breathe out fear. And make sure your belly, I call it Buddha breath. Breathe in hard into your belly. And then breathe out. Imagine you're breathing in white light. It's clearing and cleansing, and you're breathing out any negative energy that you've trapped in your body. Focus on letting go. Surrendering to the breath. Breathe in love, joy, calm, peace. And let go of anything you think you need to do or have or be. Just be present in this moment, accepting and loving yourself. Think about connecting with every single person on the call. They're all over the place, and just keep breathing in. Deep, calm breaths. If any thoughts are coming in, just observe them. Now, I want you to kind of shake off any emotions that you feel. Just kind of shake for a minute. You can do it in your chair, or if you want to stand up, kind of just shake it around. Imagine that there are lots of energy centers within your body. Just kind of shake it off and feel all this oxygen in your brain. This is like your natural state, feeling in your body, feeling your emotions. Our emotions are positive, and we're really here to feel all of our emotions. But you can kind of begin to notice that your emotions are your guidance, and you can be grateful for them. So the source breath, when we're breathing in, we're breathing in source, and we can breathe out any emotions. We can actually change our emotions in just a couple of minutes, because we've only been doing this for a few minutes. So this is really all you have to do, is kind of just move the energy around in your body. And it's really easy. Now I want you to rub your hands together and imagine that all of the elements are present: the earth, the air, the fire, and the water. Now take a deep breath in and spread your hands apart. Do you feel the energy in your hands? You can raise your vibration in just a couple of minutes. We're energy beings and our whole body vibrates. So, one of my goals today is to reset your vibration. Now think of anything that you would like to manifest. It could be more love in your health, more health, just calm, peace, joy. Now take a deep breath in and breathe it into your hands. And now imagine you've got this energy ball and you've formulated with your wish, whatever that may be. Now raise it above your head and bring it down into your body. And breathe it in. That's the chi, or the energy. That's a frequency you can tap into, and it's really easy. I do it all the time. And then you're just really, you're not used to feeling the energy, but energy is all around us, and it's unseen. So the angels are a frequency that you can tap into. So I want you to understand that they are here to assist us, and they are here to help us, and they can retune you in just a matter of minutes, just like this breath. And you can call on the angels anytime you need help. So I'm going to call them in now. Is everybody feeling good? Feeling good? Feeling great? Heart, yep. I'm getting hearts. I love you. That's amazing. Okay. You've been doing a lot of work, and the angels are grateful. Thank you. Your work is more powerful than you could ever even imagine. And I'm getting constant messages. They love you. They want you. I get them in songs. I get them in all kinds of stuff. And I've been vibrating. I listened to Christy's meditation this morning, and I was like, this is so cool. I love it. I love it. And but we do have some resistance to changing, and the earth is changing. So I want you to just accept that whatever you need will come in the exact perfect way. So I'm going to I call in your spirit guides, the magicians, the dragons, the fairies, our ancestors, the star planet energies. I call in all our ancestors, the grandmother energy, and the mother energy. I think the feminine energy of love and emotions is really needed. Now put your hands on your heart and breathe it in. And allow your spirit guides to be with you and hold your hand. You may sense it or feel it, or you may even get images. Whatever you get is perfect for you in this moment. Now I'm just going to say some words, and you may not understand them, but your inner self knows what they mean. Atal, Malkuth, Vegebora, Vegedula, Leolam, Amen. This means the kingdom of God is within you. Breathe that in. Breathe in the energy of source love, God, whatever name you call it. Breathe in the energy of Gaia from your feet up into your heart. In the name of El, Elohim, Adonai, Ahaya, Yohe, Valhe, I call on you to remove any obstacles or fear and to clear the path. I call on Sandalphon for grounding and manifestation. I call on Gabrielle to assist the group with clarity and understanding. I call on Michael for protection. I'm always guided and protected. I call on Haniel for intuition and trust, knowing that I'm always guided. I call on Raphael for healing and creativity. I call on Camiel for decision making. I know my decisions lead me to the perfect path. I call on Zakael for fortune, for manifesting my needs in abundance. I call on Zakael for the power of perception and knowing. I call on Ratzael for wisdom, insight, and knowledge. I call on Metatron for healing the past, for clarity, and for patience, knowing I'm exactly where I need to be, doing exactly what I need to be doing, and understanding that every moment is perfect in the present moment. I call on Uriel for communication and self-understanding. I call on Jophiel for beauty, for seeing the beauty in my life, in the past, the present, and the future. I'm channeling the energy of the angels to you now. And from this day forward, the angels are with you. They're surrounding you like stars. They're everywhere and everything all at once, just like Source. When I tap into the astral realm, I create my true desires. I know who I am in truth. I know how I serve. I have a deep understanding and knowledge for the clear path before me. I am divinely guided by Source, and the pure, loving energy of Source flows through my body, my mind, and my spirit. I breathe in this loving energy. I project this energy out every day, everywhere I go. Smile. Put a big smile on your face. Feel happy. Feel your gratitude in emotion to the angelic realm and to Source. This energy is available to you anytime, any day. All you have to do is ask for help. I intend to raise my vibration to the highest level in an easy manner and to go through my days with increased power and knowing I am perfect, I am whole, I am strong, powerful, and complete, just as I am in this moment. And so it is. You can come back now. So the angels are with you and they love you and they want you to enjoy Christmas and have a party. I just want to catch up on everybody and see how things have been going. I know I've talked to a couple of you. Does anybody want to share anything? Manny, you want to go?
Sure, I'll go. I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast. Every day is perfect. I have my ups and downs, quite a few recently, but but it's all working out perfectly. And some of you guys have reached out to me, and I'll just share my love, my pictures. It makes me feel good, and when I send it out to you guys, I can feel what you're feeling, and it just feels great. So
Well, we appreciate those loving messages, Manny.
yeah, it feels good. Today was a different day. I let the I was gonna go to the beach, but the autopilot took me to the lake. And Tammy, you saw some of those pictures, and Kelly, you did too. But I just let it go, and we were there. It was so peaceful. It was different, calm. It was grounded with Mother Nature. It felt great. So
It
I
does
just
feel
want to,
good to ground.
yeah, I just want to continue to feel that. So, and share
Yeah,
that.
awesome.
Yeah. And
And
I'm
that
I'm
what that
I'm
what you
trying to get
give.
you, yeah, I'm trying to get you guys to post as well, so I can feel yours as well, and it will come slowly.
We all have unique gifts, and yours
Yeah,
is posting. That's cool. That's cool. How about
yeah.
you, Daniel? How was the retreat in New York?
Oh, it was wonderful. Daryl was there, and it was just a great time. And it's been, I don't live too far out of New York, but it had been a while since I'd been in. But I always loved New York around the holidays, and around Times Square and Rockefeller Center. It's wall to wall people. I'm working on a video of it now. So it was just beautiful. And the activation was beautiful. And I took the train down this time, which was pretty amazing. Usually I drive in, and we had such flooding in upstate New York, New York City and upstate, that all the trains were delayed. So I had to spend an extra 5 hours in New York, but it was interesting and fun. So
Cool.
yeah.
Great.
And now I'm getting ready for India, trying to make sure I have everything lined
Yeah.
up,
Oh,
ready
that's
to
going to be
go.
great.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty amazing. So I'll take the train back to New York. You used to be able to do commuter flights from Albany to JFK, but they don't have them now, at least not direct. So I'll be taking the train into New York and then out to Kennedy and then off to Abu Dhabi and then Hyderabad. So yeah, it'll be fun. I'll be thinking of all of you. I'll be meditating with a group of over 10,000 meditators. So that should be pretty powerful.
That
The
should
largest,
be.
the largest group I've been in 1993, we did a 5,000 plus group in Washington, D.C. And it becomes so, you don't even need to meditate. If you just sit there, you are meditated. But of course, you meditate along with it, and that makes it even better. So I'm looking forward to this, and I'll be thinking of all of you.
Cool. Cool.
I just want to add to the summing up of the activation. So one of the really big aha moments that I got from the New York activation was that all of us in the room can and should participate in that we all have our own individual powers and language, so to speak. So Crystal and Tami, you guys have actually participated and chimed in, but then that's like one of the things that came out with this last activation is each one of us has our own language and can participate in it. And Christy even said, just jump on in. Don't worry about interrupting. Anything that you get the inspiration to, you should just jump on in, talk. You can talk over people because it's all in unison, and you can touch. It's like whatever the incentive is, you're activating. You're not only helping the person lying there being activated, you're helping yourself develop your skill. So I just thought that was really cool and something that all of us can do and should do, because we're all worthy of it, and we all have this power that we don't really acknowledge or develop. So we should do it, and it's a perfect opportunity to.
That's a good. That's really true. It takes practice, and when you get an inspiration, you just have to go with it and play.
It takes breaking out of fear. Fear was the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was the thing that like I wanted to, and I did at one point start speaking dragon language, but then part of me was saying fear. But you know, I did like, okay, so now I'm gonna do it. So I just like did a couple of verses of dragon language, but it's there. If we are willing to push past the fear, it's in all of us, and we can all develop that skill. We just need the permission and to push past fear to do it.
That's true. That's true. Kelly, you want to share anything?
Hello. This is Kelly, right? Kelly Super's not on.
Well, that's right. Go ahead.
Is she? I don't know. I don't want to speak over her. I am just, it came at the most perfect time in my life with the kids out of school, last minute presents. My sister and her 1-year-old son and husband are coming tomorrow, and I've got to go grocery shopping, and the hubbub of the holidays are upon us. And sometimes the anticipation of what family togetherness is going to be like is different than what it actually could be, which might be what my bubble was that I brought down. So I'm really looking forward to manifesting the best family togetherness we've ever had. Because we are. Awesome. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah.
That's right.
Yes. So thank you for having us here. Let's do it again, guys.
Kelly. Yeah, Kelly too. Super.
There we go. I couldn't get to the right screen. I am just having unimaginable everything in my daily life. So it's a lot of moving parts, and it's indescribable as well. So I am seeing numbers like crazy. Just all of the events. I can't even. Oh boy. Where do I start is actually like even my flight numbers are like the 333, 555. Everywhere I go, it's every time I look at the phone, it's 1111 or something else. So it's just everything I'm in such alignment, and you know, don't get me wrong, I veer off a little bit, but it's so much nicer to be in alignment. It feels a lot better. But yeah, just love to all. I'm really excited about this holiday season. So yeah, it's beautiful. Oh,
Kelly, I always want to ask you, what language did you speak during the last activation? Because you spoke
so dragon, yeah, and Lyran too. So there's multiple languages now because I'm doing different courses for light language. So yeah, and fairy too. There's quite a bit. So a lot of fear, right, that I'm pushing past in order to speak. So yes, it's great. Merry Christmas, guys.
Thank you. I was going to say, I think the two that that seem to be the most effective on me is dragon and Octurian. I don't know. It just does. It lights up all my Merkabas, and I see spinning orbs and all kinds of stuff. It's really cool, though. Crystal, you want to share anything? We want to just love you. Big hugs.
Hi guys. Yeah, I'm just hanging out in Vancouver with my people and my family, and I've got to see my son a lot, which is really good. So meant to be here right now, and I'm looking forward to going home.
Oh, yeah. Well, tell all the Vancouver people hello for are you seeing any of our
Yeah, I'm staying at Andrea's house.
tell
So
Andrea
that's pretty
hello.
cool. I will, yeah.
Cool.
And I've seen Mira. We're gonna do some Christmas stuff together, and
Sweet.
yeah,
Awesome.
it's pretty good. Life is good. Jimmy's coming. Jimmy's coming to visit.
He's coming to visit. So sweet. Tell him hello and the angels say hello. Yana.
Hi, everybody. Also having a blast, unimaginable life. Hard to say, like Kelly said, like hard to even pinpoint something, but really enjoying practicing my perspective, and life just happens. I create it, right? And then I love it. And so I've been dating and enjoying meeting new people. And so everything is just lining up perfectly. And so happy to see all of you. Happy holidays. Thank you, Tami, for doing this and getting us together. It's really special.
Yeah, I had a feeling everybody needed to just say hello and have a little Christmas cheer.
Yeah, seeing Manu's messages all the time. Thank you. And Daryl's emails, they're just, amazing. Thank you. Thank you for being the lights in our life.
I always laugh. I love the humor, Daryl. That's true.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Joanne.
Hey everyone.
Hi.
Oh goodness. I'm just in bliss. Just rolling and flowing, and just every day, literally every day, more and more, just being in the moment, just in such a deeper level every day. From a person who is always go, 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 do, 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 and list maker and taskmaster and all that, to just release it all and just really allow and really flow. And not that, I don't hit the bumps too, because they're supposed to be there. And, but they're just, I recognize them, and, they're not so daunting. It's like, oh, okay, all right, shift my perspective, all right, move on. And I mean, it's just so nice to kind of be going up and down closer to neutral than this.
It is.
And so just enjoying that so much, and especially during the holidays, it could be a real different experience depending on how your perspective is. And really the first holiday that I've since I've actually been doing the Joshua courses and everything, I mean, I've listened to podcasts and done all kinds of things for years, but really doing this work the last several months is just, I thought this is a kind of the first test of how the holiday's going to be, and how everything's going to flow. And I'm getting so much done, but it's not in the efforting. It's just in the allowing. It's one of those things where it's just, okay, in the moment, what's the next step? And then what's the next step after that? And the next step. And it's just a whole series of first steps. And then you look back and you're like, wow, I got all that done. But it's just, such a different experience, and just loving practicing it more and more. And I know the activations have helped really cement things more. I just feel it so much more deeply. So just really loving it, loving all you guys and all these calls and posts and everything. So thank you, and love you guys.
Love you. Jessica, you got anything to share?
Did I miss any cool stuff in the beginning?
I recorded it. So if you miss something, I'll put it out.
I was able to unmute myself. Thank you guys. Yeah, no, this has been beautiful. You know, I'm not good with meditation. I don't like meditations, but I enjoy guided meditation. So I loved what you just did for us. I just loved it, really. Just to call in the guides, the helps.
Yeah, I find that if I don't add breath work, and I'm doing it a lot more often now, it just is powerful for me. It always has been. I've been to a lot of retreats on it, but it is it's very it's going within. I mean, and it's just one of the elements. And we don't think that, with like yoga, they make us breathe deep, but
no, breath work is a whole different story. I mean, that just propels you right to the next level. Yeah.
It does.
No. I've done a lot of breath work, especially in LA. My mom's a breath therapist, so it's super powerful, especially the fire breath. That's the one that will propel you instantly, to those higher levels, and you instantly feel it. And I just loved your voice and you calling in the angels and the guides and the ancestors. My grandmother was right there. It was very, it's very, very lovely. I mean, just really lovely. Yeah, having her there.
They're always with us, and you just
yes, but when you do it, I mean, at least this is for me, when you guide me to it, it is conscious, it's there. It's true. And I get that they're always there with us, but yeah, right. When you feel it, that moment is so powerful, it's so good, so soothing, so loving. It's consciousness, so beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much for organizing this. I mean, it's
so welcome. And you do so much for everyone. Thank you for all that you do. It's very appreciated. And I still listen a lot of times. I'm not always on there, but I still listen. And Jessica, whatever you're focusing on, it's just for me. That's all I know.
Oh, I love that. Well, thank you. My pleasure.
It feels like that, doesn't it? When you listen, it's like, what? Anyway.
Well, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, those strange topics, we don't know where they're coming from, and all of a sudden they work for everyone,
They do.
The things we talk about, it's really, I think, we all sort of orchestrate it, this is what we need right now, all of us being one. So I'm glad you're enjoying them still.
Yeah, come together as in oneness, and not just to do hard work, but to feel, and to breathe. You don't think about something so simple.
Breath is magical.
But it is the simplest things that make you feel the best in life. And think about, have a talk with Santa. I'm going to talk to my Santa today.
Yeah. Breathe in, Santa. No, there's nothing more magical than breath. It's the first thing you do as you enter this reality. It's the last thing you do, before you transition. It is pure magic. It really is. Yeah.
It is.
Prana, life energy. That's it.
It is.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tami. It was wonderful. Just a real present I received today. So thank you.
Well, that was the inspiration. Okay, do a gift for everyone in gratitude. So I'm grateful for everyone here.
And we for you. Thank you.
Christina, would you like to share anything?
Sure. Yeah, thank you for organizing this. It was like perfect timing for me today, because I actually woke up feeling kind of the lack of love within myself this morning. And so I was kind of journaling about it and coming back within. And so your call, like the call this morning, was perfect to really just like come back and feel that presence of love within myself, and just feeling all the angels around me. And so thank you for doing this and having me be a part of it. And yeah, I think I've been really doing the spiritual work lately. I've been like really deep in my practice, doing a lot of meditations and just coming back to the source within me and stepping in my comfort zone a lot. As some of you know, I've been sharing, like posting
The
online.
dance video, dancing is powerful too. Like shaking, if you're feeling down, like dance around. That'll raise your vibe up.
Yeah, yeah. For
It will.
me, dancing is it does that for me. So I've been trying to make it a practice to dance every day too, because it just like lifts up my spirit. So
It does.
I've been doing that, yeah. And part of the activations course right now, and just I've been really enjoying that. And I've been really into like the Dragos, I guess is the language that Chris does. I really feel that in my body
I do too. I get chills.
Yeah, it just like vibrates in my body. I'm like, okay, this is where I'm resonating. And yeah, just kind of opening up my mind to the experience. And so I've been really enjoying that. And I love that some of you know how to do light language or know how to speak it. I think that's so cool, because that's something that, like I just said, kind of opening up my mind to, of just allowing that experience to kind of come through my body and then see what comes of it. So I don't know, that'd be pretty cool if I can learn light language myself in one day. This is gonna like activate me somehow.
FYI, in the last activation, Christy did 4 different languages, because she went up to me and she said, "Did I do 4?" I go, "Yeah, you did 4." And one of them was fairy. And in addition to that, Chris, who normally only does Dragos, or the dragon language, during the last, he did fairy. If you listen to him at the very end, he did fairy language.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was the first time. Oh, and also at the New York City activation was the first time that Gary did a different language. He's normally just channeling Joshua, but at the activation, he did another different language. And he was like, he was kind of smirking because he was laughing at himself, but it was the first time he did a different language. So we all have different languages in us. So it's just up to us to develop the skill and to go with it, have fun, because it's there. It's there. It's natural to us.
Yeah. Well, I love like that I'm being exposed to it and within this community and the part of the activations. I think it's really cool it's like almost feels like a next level or something. So
it is. It's your soul language, so everyone has one, but that's something I mostly write mine, and I don't know why, but and I'll ask, what is it? I got Anunnaki the other day. That's what was funny when Daryl was talking about the Anunnakis so anyway, that's interesting. Lori, I'm going to move to Lori. I want to get to everybody. Is there 2 Loris? Just one. Okay. Lori.
Okay, there's just me. All right.
Hi. Hello, love. How are you?
Hi. Yeah, I totally forgot that this started at 2. I was thinking 3 o'clock my time, and I was running around at the grocery store. So we have a last minute visitor, but I'm going to have to listen to this. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'll put it on YouTube. I'm doing a YouTube channel now, but I don't have a lot of videos yet, but they say you got to get to 100 to get popular. So I'm just on my journey. It's just for fun. So yeah, I did think to record it today. So, but I'm happy you're here. You look lovely.
Oh, thank you. And I just have to share quickly. I've been working on all my chakras. I started at the root and been working up, and I kind of got past couple days kind of stuck in my throat. And like, okay, so then I didn't even try to process that. I'm like, okay, what are ideas? So I've just been Googling ideas. This morning I got a survey, and I guess it's one of those things where it wasn't mean, but I actually said everything I felt, which part of me is like expressing myself, because the whole thing about being a good girl and not rocking the boat. But it's actually for a division of where my partner works. And I said, oh yeah, I did the survey. And he goes, oh, did you give them all 5s? And I go, no. And he's like, oh, he kind of blew up just for a minute, and he goes, okay, will he be okay? And I'm like, So I had a huge manifestation event. I started processing that while I was at work. He called me up later and he said that he happened to be talking to someone from over at that spot, and they, he mentioned that because I guess I didn't realize that it was my name's attached to it. I thought it was, anonymous. And he says, don't worry. I talked to the manager there and they said they're really grateful that you did that, because if they did what they did to me, who's, the partner of an employee, they want to know what else is going on. So he said, and I'm so sorry for yelling at you. And I said, no, don't worry. You had every right to be, because I kind of like threw his whole company under the bus, and I didn't realize it went that big, but it was beautiful. It was just beautiful because I had to stop myself in the moment saying, no, this is for me. Why is this for me? And then I realized because of my voice. I've been so afraid of loss, and because of you and helping me, just everything, Jessica, the activations, everything is just coming together perfectly, and I'm so grateful for everyone and for everyone sharing stories.
Yeah,
Right.
that's your throat chakra. That's why you felt it here. That's your voice. But
Yeah.
you're starting to use it now. It's opening up. Awesome. Great.
Yeah,
Good job.
and
Perfect.
Excellent. Perfect. Katie?
Yes, sorry, I was just trying to unmute. I was just thinking, what a perfect story, Lori. Thank you for sharing that, because as we're all going into spending the holidays with our family, how often do we speak honestly about how we feel by how we're treated by our family members? And I think thank you for the gift of sharing that story, because I know we saw my parents last night, and I think it's my favorite time I've spent with them, because my husband and I had this great conversation about being treated as adults by our parents. And so we really had a beautiful dinner, and kind of mature, loving dinner with them last night. And even today, they came to see our place. And, um, that furious cleaning before the parents get there. And honestly, we did clean quickly and a little furiously, but also I felt kinder and calmer about it than I'd ever felt. I kind of like joked about Swedish death cleaning, if you guys know about that. And I was thinking, thank you, Tami, for this meditation. I felt this clean, it was almost like a clean, cool glass of water over my whole body during it. And I've been reading your the wealth book you recommended, and that's a lot of fun. And I know, my last point is, I was going to say, this feels like the International X-Men office holiday party. Everyone talking about their powers and the joy, and that we are the giggling and power that we can transmute into our community and our world at large. Just this girl at the grocery store this morning, I could tell like she was having a bad day. She's bagging my groceries, and after she did, I said, "You are loved more than you know." And this like quiet smile on her face, and I left.
Spreading.
Spread it. Spread it.
Spread some more love. Yes, Katie, we love you. That's awesome.
Thanks. Love you guys. Thank you for organizing this. This is beautiful.
I just had to see your beautiful faces. Oh, well, let's see. Erin?
Oh, hi. Wait, hi. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to see you all, and so thankful, Tami. This was wonderful to get us all together, because I miss you all. And it was perfect because I did an angel healing last night, and I needed a big hug because I was up purging all night. So thank you so much. It was the best thing that I needed. And I just want people who want to do the light language, just set the intention to speak your soul language. Because at the retreat, I was the last one to go, and nobody was there except for Susan, and I got to speak dragon, and I got to speak fairy. And ever since then, just start singing. You're gonna, when you hear the meditations, just let it go. Just let it go, and you'll just be surprised, and nobody's judging you. So
Yes.
just have fun with it. And I miss you all. And I miss Daryl, I haven't got an email in a couple of days. So I miss those. And Manny, I love your pictures. So I just love you all. Thank you. And I can feel the love. So thank you.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Tammy, do you want to add anything? What about Kimberly?
They're on mute.
I know they are. They may be doing something, so it's fine. Yeah, I got a call from my son last night, and I had spent 3 days with him, and
No, hold on.
well, hold on, Kimberly. Let me finish this sentence, and then you can go. We love you, Kimberly.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, yay! I was on mute and I couldn't figure out how to get off.
Okay.
But thank God I was on mute because all 4 of my dogs were barking like, oh my gosh, barking like crazy. They're outside playing right now, so a little bit of a respite. No, Tammy, it's so awesome that you did this today. Since the fall Joshua event, it's really weird. I was supposed to do acupuncture at this wellness spa, and instead that's not working out, but it's working out perfectly. And instead I ran into this lady that, and Tammy, you did this for us in Anna Maria Island, the singing bowls, the crystal bowls. And it's been so cool and transformative, and I feel the vibration in my body so intensely. I did that a couple of times, and then they offered at this same wellness center a master class where you take the class and then you actually leave with your own crystal bowl. And I actually got the Zeal chakra bowl, which is super cool, which is actually the mouth of God. But which is interesting, in acupuncture, there's really only one point in the body that if you needle it on someone, you'll kill them. And it's that point. So it's so interesting that in crystal bowls, that's the mouth of God. And in acupuncture, that's like the only point where you could literally kill somebody. So it's just really, really, it's two sides of the coin, right? It's so interesting. But even today when you were talking, hold on one second. My phone has been blowing up. My dad was in the hospital again. So I apologize if you guys heard all those beeps. But no, it's been really awesome. And even today, I thought I'd be able to be home and be listening. And instead I was out running around because it's Christmas. And it was just so awesome. I did a lot of breath work when I lived in Santa Barbara, and I cried my eyes out for a couple years doing breath work. And nowadays I do it, but it probably does it on a certain level that I don't realize it's doing it on it now, but it doesn't make me cry like a baby anymore, which is really cool. But I love that you put this together today for all of us, because the holidays can mean lots of joyous times, but it can also mean, a lot of other things for people with their families and however the experiences that might be with people's families. So, and I love my Joshua family. So I'm just so grateful to be on this call today and continue the journey. Even though some of my journeys might not be with the Joshua family, you guys are always with me in all my experiences. So I'm grateful for this today.
Well, thank you we're happy you're here. And it's, it is so nice just to kind of chat with everybody and talk. And, the information I got was everybody just kind of need a little group hug, a little uplift. I think we do. We get so serious and we work and work and work. And then now we just kind of need to have fun and enjoy the holidays. And that's really what they're for. They're about
Yeah.
sharing love. And if you focus on that, you're going to have a wonderful holiday. And it is, I can't tell you how much all of you mean to me. It's really funny. you miss your soul family more than your own family now, but I am close. I'm close to both of mine. And, thank goodness for all the work I've done, because really holidays are a breeze for me now. So, and
Yeah, that's awesome.
it's
Yeah, and Tam, I wanted to tell you about the crystal balls too, because you're the first person ever in my life that, like, I don't know, how long did you do it when we were in Anna Maria? Like maybe an hour that one time, like an hour and 20
I don't
minutes?
know. I don't know. It wasn't
It
that
was
long,
amazing. No?
but the frequencies, if you get the right frequency,
Mhm.
what happens is your body tunes to it. And we just
Cool.
all have certain things like music and sound and light
Mhm.
language. And
Oh,
for
and
me,
that was one thing I wanted to say. Sorry, Tammy, I didn't mean to cut you
go
off, but
ahead.
I wanted to tell Crystal because I think she's on this call. I'm on my iPhone, so it's hard to see who's on the call. But when I was doing so I was able to take a master class where I left with a bowl. And while the class was like doing their bowl, because we all shared our bowl, I was doing the hand light language that like Crystal does, or that Crystal was doing at our activations at the fall Joshua event. And there was like no stopping it. Like I
Yeah.
just did it. Like I
That's
couldn't
what she
stop
said.
doing it. I was just doing it and I'm like, this is cool. And it just kept happening. And like a lot of people had their eyes closed and I didn't care if anybody saw me or not. Like I just kept doing it. And it was even hard for me to kind of turn it off. Like when it was time for like class to like resume, I'm like, ooh, how do I temper this to kind of turn it off or turn it down a little? It was really cool. But I wanted to share that with you
That
and
is so
Crystal
cool,
because
Kimmy.
yeah, it was cool, lady. Yeah.
It's like Tourette's. You can't stop.
It's true. It's true. And it's I don't know, it's a really cool thing that like just came over. It just came over me, right? Like I didn't ever like, I always thought about it. Chris and I talked about his dragon language and everything. And I was like, oh, I want to learn about all this other cool stuff out here. It's so cool. And then
Yeah,
it just came over me the one day. So
just play with it. Renee has gone, but I will mention yesterday she and I were chatting, and I've been playing. When I get toys, I'll play with them a while, and then I'll get a new toy. And so I've been playing with crystal balls, and she's got a crystal ball too. So we were chatting back and two about the crystal balls, and I got this message about a dragon and a volcano and a whale. Like I'm looking in there and
wow.
I'm seeing these dragons and whales. And anyway, so the volcano is erupting, and it was a couple of weeks ago when I saw it. So I knew a volcano was about to erupt. But this is at the Blue Lagoon where it's one of the places I went when I was in Iceland in April. And it's such a cool place. So, now that's one of my new toys. But I play with
That's
sound.
cool.
I have some tuning forks and crystal bowls and all that. And that, that I'll just get a whim and go into a shop, and that's what I'll do. And cards,
Cool.
play with cards too. So, and I've been doing that for years, but we all have our unique things. But playing games, I'm going to play a lot of games at Christmas too. So you ought to hear my grandson playing the crystal bowl. He's been playing
That's
it for years.
cool.
He'll get in there.
That's cool.
He's better than me. It's cool. And
Oh, that's
I was at the
awesome.
hospital with him the other day, and I don't really talk to my family a lot about like angelic healing, but I had to go to the hospital with him, and I called in the angels to help him, and he was biting his nails and feeling sick, and then he was holding my hand. He's 9. So and then my son called me and said, after our trip, he said, "You're just such a calming influence on everyone." So, you start to get a lot of you'll start to get a lot more feedback from the people in your life that all this work it's really working, and you'll start to get messages about it. And just balancing your emotions it's really where it's at. It's a way to feel good in life. And why not feel good? Why not have more joy?
Funny, I'm getting this. I thought that our thoughts might just be light language, that they are actually like we are literally all of us talking to each other right now with the like the feeling through our heads or Aaron dancing and our chats and it's just like light language is the language of our thoughts to one another constantly.
Sure it is. Sure it is. Sure it is. It is. Okay. Well, I appreciate everyone for coming. And I really got the message to do it about once a month. So, maybe we'll shift to I'll try. I need to get I don't want to interfere with any of the other meetings. So I was trying to find a day, that will work for everybody, but I think a tune up about once a month would be good for, because I think the earth is changing and people are changing. Some people are going to go more into fear. So it's going to be a little more challenging to stay, neutral in your emotions, but that is your role, and just love it. And
I really connect to the concept of serving myself by serving others. So that this is what you're doing, Tami. And
well,
this is what all of us are doing.
Yeah, giving, it's one of my things. I like to give.
Yep.
This is one way I like to give. And why would I study magic for all these years and not do something with it?
It's perfect. It's perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Well, bye. Merry Christmas. Love you all.
It's the year of the dragon coming up. So
Really?
yeah, the year of the dragon 2024.
Wednesdays are good.
Awesome.
Love you
Okay.
guys.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Love you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Love you.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Happy New Year. Happy Year of Dragon.